Well, here we are today at Central Lending Library. I've got with me today Ali Gamble, Neighbourhood Support Worker in Braunstone, and Eileen Gollings from the Braunstone Awards Committee. Morning both.
Morning.
Can you tell us a bit more about the history of the Braunstone Awards?
I certainly can. The awards started 3 years ago in its present form. Before that it was going for about 7 years, but it was run by a company. But 3 years ago local residents decided that they wanted to resurrect it and to make it very personal and very much run by them. Since that time it's been an annual thing, and we, myself, Paddy and Anne, who are the neighbourhood support workers, have supported residents to put on the event.
Great. And when and where are this year's awards being held?
It's at the West End Working Men's Club, Braunstone Avenue, on the 9th of December.
Okay, and how many people are you expecting to attend?
Roughly about 250.
Wow. So has the number grown each year?
No, I think it's been about roughly the same, hasn't it? I mean, from the first year we had, about 250 people turn up, and it's been like that since. It's got better and better each year, the event itself.
That's a pretty amazing amount of people, so you obviously need a pretty big location to do it.
I think the reason it's stayed quite steady is because we can't get many more in, but what we have is a lot more people from different areas asking to come and attend, or asking to come and present awards. So we've got a lot of local people come, but we're also getting people from all over the place trying to come along. So
I think that's really important, isn't it? The fact that something happening in Braunstone is being kind of recognised outside of that as a bit of a model for replication. So how many people are involved in the awards?
Well, there's quite a few really, because we've got the actual committee, which is about 7 of us, and then on the night there's a lot more people do things that don't get involved in the committee side of it. So I don't know. 30?
It's about 30 people in all that do various different bits. Some people will take photographs, some people will be out there actively trying to get nominations in, just spreading it word of mouth. So there's lots and lots of different layers of stuff that people do, and some people just turn up on the night and present an award.
So most of those people involve volunteers, or
yes,
yeah, and nearly all from Braunstone. Like you say, you've got some interest from outside of it, but you try to keep it mainly.
Yes, we do. We've got a couple of people from outside the area that volunteer because they've got particular specific interests, say in computers, and they know how to do certain things for us there. So we do bring people in, but only voluntarily. It's always got to be that. So
what kind of responsibility do you have as a committee member?
Well, the responsibility of organising the evening and making sure it goes all right. And we have the responsibility of making sure all the forms go out for people to nominate, and then we have to collect them all in, count them up, type them up,
and send off for funding as well, because the whole thing is funded by lots of different organisations. So the committee members, the volunteers, will approach those different organisations and ask for a £50 donation or something towards it, and that's how it works out at the end of the day. So and also they decide who the winners are. Right.
So those organisations you approach, are they mainly locally based in Braunstone as well?
One of them's not. They're up Saffron Lane, aren't they?
Yeah, but mostly they are Leicester based. And they have some input, or they bring some service into Braunstone.
Yeah.
So on the whole, that's what we go for.
Again, it's trying to link Braunstone with other areas of the city as well. Yeah, that's really good. And why do you think it's important to have awards for local people?
Well, I mean, there's lots of Braunstone people that do lots of charity work and lots of good things in Braunstone, and that don't get recognised for it. So I think an awards night is a way of saying thank you for what you do, and it's also, they also appreciate that you are, taking note of what they're doing.
It's inspirational for other people, and we have found that over the years we can record that somebody will win one year, and then during the following year they've gone on to do more stuff. So that's always really good, and it helps others to see that you do get rewarded for the good stuff that you're doing. So
Yeah, do you think the people who receive the awards do get some benefits from it, you know?
Our feedback is definitely yes.
Yeah.
We always go back and ask people how they felt about it. One of the awards we do is for workers in the community as well, and we've had 25 nominations this year, and you'd be amazed at how many people really appreciate that. And it takes them into their job and into the people that they're working with, you know, within the community. So it has a really big effect. We can prove that by the data that we've collected.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Great. And you've talked about one of the categories there. What other categories are involved in the awards?
We've got service to the community, workers in the community, working with young children.
Overcoming difficulties, and what's the last one? There's 5, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, if you remember it, we'll come back to that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and how can people get involved in the awards if they want to, going forward?
They can approach us at our base, which is on Wellinger Way in Braunstone. They can look in the alert, which is online, and get hold of us, or email us, whatever they want to. Or they can just walk around the estate and talk to people, because it's such a close-knit place. Everybody knows somebody who knows how to get hold of the volunteering team, because that's what they're known as, is the volunteering team. So, yeah, there's lots of different ways, and no matter what your skill is, you can be involved. It really is. If you're good at talking, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, if you're good at working lights, that's great too. So there's so much different stuff that people can get involved in. We would love more people to be involved.
Yeah. And just finally, are you both looking forward to the awards?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's a really good night. There's such a buzz.
Yeah.
That, you know, you're so excited, aren't you, all night?
Well, we, as Citizens Eye, we're really looking forward to coming, and we're really glad of the invite to be able to come along and cover some of it. So hopefully after this, people will be able to see, you know, films of the nominees and the awards being given soon posted up. So thank you both today.
Thank you.
Thank you.